welcome back. The Debt Doctor here with a quick and easy to digest video. As you can see, there's a heap of information on this site, and I imagine it can be fairly easy to get a little overwhelmed by it all. So in an effort to concisely summarise the key differences between my team and every other debt collection agency out there, I've created this video to give you an apples to apples, side-by-side comparison of what separates us from the rest. Now, because we work alongside your debtors at a very early stage, our recovery is fast. Whereas with them, because they use bully boy tactics and because they get their debts referred to them late, well, their recovery is slow. Again with us, because we work alongside your debtor at an early stage, before there are any serious financial problems, we get very high recovery. But with them, because it's late in the piece, they're often in debt, deep financial trouble, and there's these bully boy tactics shutting down communication, well, their recovery is low. So again, with our high recovery, we can pass on the savings to you. So our fees are very low. In fact, we're the only debt collection agency in all of New Zealand that can offer you a commission-free collection service. And again, that represents a huge, huge saving for you. Whereas with them, they have no alternative. Because they have low recovery, they have no choice other than to charge high fees. And of course, they wouldn't even dream of having a no commission collection service for you. Again, because we work with your customers early, and we do so in a respectful manner, we enable you to keep happy customers. But with their bully boy tactics, they upset your customers and you actually end up losing them. So you actually have to go out and find new customers. Whereas with us, we save you that enormous expense and hassle. With us, no one is penalised. So again, in our Premier service, in our initial 30-day period, if you don't have terms of trade that allow you to pass on collection costs, you don't get penalised. Conversely, if you do have the power to pass on collection costs onto your debtors, well again, it's in this 30-day period, we don't penalise them either. So no one is penalised. Whereas with them, because they're using bully boy tactics from day one, someone is always penalised. It's usually your debtors, but oftentimes it's you as well. Our fees are fixed. There's no hidden surprises, there's no nasty shocks. You know up front what our fees are going to be. But with them, most of them have hidden costs. And there's one in particular. Now, I'm not going to mention them by name, but if you think of a debt collection agency in New Zealand, their name will probably be one of the first that enters your mind. Now with them, they don't usually have an upfront entry fee, but they will charge you a fee for everything they do. So every time they ring a debtor, every time they send a letter, even if they're ringing and they get an answer machine, they'll charge you spiralling fees. So all the time it's ching ching, ching ching, your bill is skyrocketing out of control, and you've got no power to control just how much you're going to get stung. And what's even more shocking is that if you, for whatever reason, decide to terminate the recovery process with that particular agency, they'll actually ping you with a substantial penalty fee for withdrawing your debt. So I've seen more times than I care to remember where clients that I'm seeing for the first time, they've gone to this collection agency and they've not had their debts recovered, but they've actually been stung with a bill that's almost as big as the original debt that they were chasing. And it's no wonder they end up so bitter and twisted with that collection agency, and I see it all the time. And of course, this is a biggie. We guarantee collections in the initial 30-day phase of our Premier service. We literally take away all your risk and actually guarantee that you will see a return on your investment with us. Whereas them, they wouldn't dream of putting a guarantee on any collection process. With them, the risk of unrecovered debts rests squarely on your shoulders. And that tells you just how powerful and effective our collection service is. And finally, with us, you have a dedicated collection officer that is dedicated to you. They know everything about you and your debts. Whereas with them, you get whoever picks up the phone. And as you can imagine, and probably you've experienced it yourself, this leads to waste of time, you're repeating yourself, there's mixed messages, wires get crossed, and in the end it all becomes infuriating and very wasteful. So I hope that's given you a clear overview of the polar opposite ways our team can benefit your business as compared with traditional collection agencies. As you can see, when it comes to choosing the best collection agency to go with, it's a no-brainer. So if you take your business and everything you work so hard to build seriously, and you'd love to experience rapid and affordable debt recovery in your business, then simply go to the bottom of this page, click the orange button, and you'll see a form. Simply fill out that form, fax it back to me completed along with a copy of your terms of trade if you've got any, and I'll take care of the rest. It really doesn't get any easier than that. So I look forward to talking with you again shortly, and this is the Debt Doctor saying over and out.